Welcome to your daily Techpresso. In today's episode, we'll cover Apple's satellite plans facing issues after rejecting a SpaceX offer. We'll also discuss WhatsApp finally launching an iPad app. Then we'll look at new findings suggesting quantum computers might break Bitcoin easier than thought. After that, we'll explore Meta losing key members of its Llama AI team. We'll also cover Apple's report on blocking billions in App Store fraud. And finally, we'll talk about why the Mac browser Arc is being discontinued. First up, Apple's plans for satellite connectivity on iPhones are reportedly in jeopardy. Apple declined an offer from Elon Musk in 2022. Musk wanted $5 billion upfront for exclusive SpaceX satellite connectivity. After Apple said no, Musk partnered with T-Mobile instead. This has created some concerns for Apple. Apple now reportedly fears expanding its satellite features. They are worried Musk might encourage U.S. government regulation. Such regulation could classify Apple as a telecommunications carrier. These concerns mean Apple hasn't started charging for its existing satellite features. There are even internal talks about discontinuing these features to avoid complex regulatory problems. Next, let's talk about WhatsApp. After more than 15 years, Meta has launched a dedicated WhatsApp app for the iPad. This is a long-awaited arrival. The messaging service and Apple's tablet both first appeared around the same time. The new iPad app brings full WhatsApp functionality to the larger screen. The app supports both audio and video calls for up to 32 people. It also integrates with iPadOS features. This includes Stage Manager and Split View, which help with multitasking. Before this dedicated app, using WhatsApp on an iPad was less convenient. Users had to run the web version in a browser or use desktop apps on a Mac or PC. Moving on, Google's quantum team has new findings about Bitcoin. They say it might be 20 times easier for quantum computers to break Bitcoin security. This is because breaking RSA encryption, which protects Bitcoin wallets, could need fewer quantum resources than previously believed. Bitcoin's own security uses similar math principles to RSA. This new research shortens the timeline for when Bitcoin could become vulnerable to quantum attacks. Google estimates that factoring a 2048-bit RSA integer now needs under 1 million noisy qubits. The previous estimate was around 20 million noisy qubits. This is a significant reduction in the computing power needed. Now, let's look at Meta. The company has lost most of the original team behind its Llama AI model. 11 of the 14 authors from Meta's foundational Llama paper have now left. This raises questions about Meta's ability to keep its AI talent and maintain its momentum in the field. Many of these researchers have joined or started competing AI companies. For example, 5 original Llama paper authors are now at Mistral AI. This Paris-based company was co-founded by former Meta Llama architects. Joël Pineau, who was important in Llama's development and led Meta's fundamental AI research group, also announced her departure in April. Next, Apple shared some big numbers ahead of its Worldwide Developers Conference. The company announced it prevented over $9 billion in fraudulent transactions on its App Store in the last 5 years. This effort directly protects both developers and consumers from fraud. These are significant figures for App Store security. In 2024 alone, Apple stopped $2 billion in fraudulent transactions. They also blocked nearly 2 million risky app submissions from being published. Apple also terminated over 146,000 developer accounts due to fraud concerns this year. Additionally, they blocked over 10,000 illegitimate apps on pirate storefronts. Finally, let's discuss the Mac browser Arc. The browser company has stopped developing Arc. One reason is its steep initial learning curve. This meant the browser didn't achieve the widespread adoption the company had hoped for. Many users found it too complex to start using. Arc was also discontinued because it tried to do too much. This resulted in many core features being used by only a very small number of users. The company decided that to create a truly simple product, which they plan to call Dia, they needed to start over. Arc's existing foundation had shortcomings, making it unsuitable for their new software goals. Thank you for listening. See you tomorrow for the Daily Techpresso.